Envisioning my Ken Miles 108 video perfect lap. Today is Friday, 3 January 2025. I am Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. I'm Tanis Presley, she, her, hers of Graceland. And inspired by Ken Miles, I decided to do, let me think of it, if I could do something based on my publishing experience, where I've talked about me going back into mathematics / science / mathematics, like a PhD in physics in Italy kind of thing, and like having a second YouTube channel. And I was like, when a second YouTube channel brings into a possibility with this YouTube channel, something that I might not do currently or have not done. So I thought about this one a bit, and so this is inspired by race car driver and car designer Ken Miles, and his kind of concept of a perfect lap on a race course when automobile racing. So I'm going to talk through my Ken Miles 108 video perfect lap for a year of publishing videos, including what the content posted could entail. This envisioning is inspired by the vision of race car driver and car designer Ken Miles. This number I chose based on my publishing of 108 reviews on Yelp in the 2024 year and 36 videos on YouTube in the 2019 year. Yes, so that pairing is a good one, because 36 is exactly 1/3 of 108. So I have a base understanding of the uploading frequency is like, there's 52 weeks in a year, so double that, 104. So if somebody did 2 videos a week, that's 104 videos. So 108 is like 2 a week plus 4 bonus, essentially. And so this is a bit of a contrast from what I currently do, and I think a good example of that is my project Share My Day from yesterday, Thursday to January 2025. Where I the videos I uploaded were in a food theme, and there were 9 videos. Right. So, but it's trying to capture kind of like what my day was like, trying to share it, and that kind of thing. And so, with a second YouTube channel, I'm not capable of that kind of production on multiple channels. Okay, that's beyond my limit. So people go, wait. Can you extrapolate that? So you have food. What else could you do it for? So thinking of this having a second channel, if I were to appear on a talk show, maybe it's science and or mathematics related, for my own work. So if I were to appear on a talk show, maybe a project Share My Day with a theme of professionalism. Like, do I do a walking and talking video of where I am, so kind of start the day that way, or at some point do that. Do a video of if I can find a place to eat Bismarcks. Do talk show related as applicable, like, do I have my outfit picked out? Where am I staying relative to the talk show? How am I gonna get there? Just basic logistics that, like, I would find that interesting. And then maybe like a video, like after the talk show, depending on when it's filmed, I guess, in what's open and that kind of stuff. Do a video of if I can find a place to eat latkes. Yeah. So it's like, okay, so there's an example, and especially, or like another, so that's a talk show. Another one would be going back into science / mathematics. If I went to a conference, how cool would it be to kind of like do a number of videos? And that might be here, but that might be on the second channel. So I was thinking, with 2 channels, a 108 video year may become a possibility. And so I was thinking, what would that be like? Ken Miles and his perfect lap, and how to approach the lap and how to execute the lap. And so this is like my competition result of, can I envision it? And I was like, yes, actually. 2 videos a week with 4 bonus. One of the videos is a movie notes video, and the other is a multimedia notes video. So be it like song notes, or if I just read a book, do book notes, like make it adaptable. And the entire purpose, especially if I had a second YouTube channel, or I was doing science and mathematics, it's a desirable in terms of at least attempting to execute, because the purpose there from my perspective is how great a way to not lose sight of society and not become tuned out, also known as blinders on. I've worked hard in my life to attain work-life balance, and I've attained that and maintained that. And so staying tuned in, and maybe it's even like movie notes, but I see a movie at a theater, and so like it's like a recap on site, or that kind of thing. So it allows for, by sticking to that kind of format, allows for me to kind of develop, or not, the corresponding like notes, videos, formats. It might stay exactly the same, or I could be like, do I want to do something a little different? And it allows me to kind of fine tune. So let's say second channel's operational and there's a bunch of stuff going on, and then I have this channel and I'm trying to 108 video perfect lap, and I'm going, but I don't see it. And it's like, well, great, Tanis, see it, find it. Right? So it's a way of it being like, there's being tuned in, but then there's also kind of being tuned in and kind of knowing what is kind of similar to what's going on for me. Right? So kind of a, or if not currently, how about 2 years ago? Or how about that paper I published back whenever? There's that kind of element of contextualizing my own existence, so to speak, and not losing sight of that, which can be very easy for people in science and mathematics to do. Not everybody, but it can be. And so in that sense, it was like, I think that would be a perfect lap. In terms of frequency, right? 2 per week plus 4 bonus across the whole year. And then movie notes for one of the weekly time slots, and then multimedia notes for the other video slot, I guess, video slots. And then thinking of each week doing that. And so it's consistent. It's a perfect lap in terms of it's well spaced. There's a theme there in terms of dedication to the medium of what I'm covering, but then also just not forgetting about everybody else in this universe, be it human and or other living organism, kind of thing. So there we go. That is my envisioning my 10 miles 108 video perfect lap.